I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a very good question from a student, Tarandeep. Tarandeep, thanks a lot for sharing this question, and I hope this is going to help a lot of my subscribers also. We are doing right triangles and we have just learned Pythagorean theorem. Let me write down here to give you some background, right? So we have to learn Pythagorean, R-E-A-N, theorem. So in a right triangle, let me first give you that and then we'll begin, right? So that is the common background for you. So if we have two sides as A and B, then the hypotenuse, let us say C, they are related by the relation that A square plus B square is equals to C square. So this is known to us, and here is an application for the same. So now the question for us is, find the unknown sides x and y in the figure given below. So here is a figure. These are parallel lines and that is 90 degrees. We are given few sides, 4 meters, 6 meters, 5 and 8 meters, and here this is 5 meters. We need to find the value of x and y. I'd like you to pause the video, copy the question, answer, and then look into my suggestions. Now what we can do is we can make a small construction that is going to really help you to solve this particular question. So if I drop a perpendicular from here like this, that is to say, if I draw this line, that is what I'm doing, construction, so that this line is parallel, we'll show with two arrows to the given line. In that case, this will be 90 degrees also. These are 90 degrees, correct? Then we can solve this question easily. I hope that helps. Okay, now you can pause the video and answer the question, right? So once we have a line which is perpendicular to the base of this, right angles, in that case we form rectangles. Opposite sides of rectangles is same, and therefore this side will be equal to this side. We can write that as 6 meters. And similarly, this side will also be equal to the other side. I can write this as 4 meters. Correct? Now let's look into this small triangle. In the small triangle, since this is a right triangle, we know the hypotenuse and one of the adjacent sides. We can find the smaller side, right? Let me name the triangle as A, B, and let this point be C, correct? So in that case, we know that AC square plus CB square is AB square, right? So we know that. So we can write this as AC square plus CB square is equal to AB square. So that is the application of Pythagorean theorem, right? We know AC is 6, so I'm replacing AC with 6, and CB square is not known to us, so we'll just write it as CB square. AB square is 8, let me write this as 8 square. Now from here we know what CB square can be. We'll rearrange. So 6 square is 36, let me rewrite. CB square is 64, and so we get CB square will be 64 minus 36, right? We can take calculator and then find 64 minus 36 is 28. So this is 28. CB is square root of 28, correct? So we'll do square root of the answer, which is 28. We get 2 square root 7, and in decimals we can write this as equal to 5.29. Okay, so that is what it is. So we got CB. Now x is the total length, right? Now this part of the length, let me call this point as D, will be 5 meters. Do you see that? So that is 5 meters. So we can say x is equals to DC plus CB, right? plus CB. Now DC is same as 5 meters plus 5.29. Okay, so we'll add that and then we get this as 10.29 meters or approximately 10.3 meters. Is it okay? So we could find X. You can apply the same strategy to find Y. Let me name these points as PQR. Correct? Now, you can actually pause the video now and find what is PQ. You know what RQ is. Add them up to write what Y is. Correct? So let's find PQ. So we'll consider the triangle APQ, the big triangle APQ. Correct? Now in this triangle, we know AQ is equals to 6 plus 4, 10. Correct? And AP is equals to 8 plus 5, which is 13, right? 8 plus 5. Now we need to find what QP is. So what is QP? So again, use the Pythagorean theorem. So we know AQ square plus QP square is equals to AP square, right? So AQ square is 13 square plus QP square, we don't know. AQ is 10, so this is 10, AQ is 10, AP is 13 square, so we can write QP square equals to 13 square minus 10 square, right? So let's find this out. So it is 13 square minus 10 square, which is equals to 69. So this is 69 for us. Therefore, QP is equals to square root of 69, right? So we'll do square root of the answer to get the value in decimals as 8.3, let us say, right? So we get QP. Now, what is Y? Y is equals to RQ plus QP, right? RQ is same as DC, 5 meters, right? So it is 5 plus QP we just found as 8.3, and that gives us 8 and 5 as 13.3 meters, right? So that gives us our answer. So the answer for us is X is equal to 10.3 meters and Y is equals to 13.3 meters. Correct? That is how we can actually solve this question. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.